Aloha. Welcome to Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii, for this fourth Friday in February, and that means it's time for our community concert. My name's Eric Anderson. I'm the pastor here, and I'm delighted that you could join me for an hour of music. And I do hope you'll hear a few familiar songs and can sing along at home. Those of you who have tuned into these, and goodness me, they're approaching 3 years of age, will know that we always start with the same song, and we complete the evening with a different, yet same song. We start with This Little Light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, yes, all around the world. I'm gonna let it shine, all around the world. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna sing this one as here in Hilo Town. If you happen to be somewhere else, well, put in the name of where you are. Here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in Hilo Town, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And are we gonna hide it under a bushel? Hide it under a bushel, no, you gotta let it shine. Oh, hide it under a bushel, no, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, we've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And you gonna let anybody blow it out? I hope not. Won't let anybody blow it out. We gotta let it shine. No, we won't let anybody blow it out. We're gonna let it shine. Won't let anybody blow it out. We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. And there we have it. We've got ourselves shining. We've got ourselves singing. It seems like a pretty good way to end a week. But of course, how else do you have a concert except with a song about singing? Let's see if this is actually, yep. When my heart is heavy as the leaden sky, and I'll tell you, the skies have been gray here in Hilo. When my vision fails because of clouded eye, when my courage strains against obstacles so high, then give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. When my neighbors strain to live a life of trial, when my nation turns to courses that are vile, when righteousness calls and hears only denial, give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. When the birds sing out their melodies so free, when the waving wind keeps time in company, when all creation's voices rise in harmony, oh, give me a song to sing. Then I've been given a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. Give me a song, let love unfold. Give me a song, let God's love unfold. Give me a song to sing. And of the many songs that I could be given to sing, this is one of my favorites, by the great Robert Lowry. The title in front of me is My Life Flows On, an Endless Song, but I know it by the title, How Can I Keep From Singing? My life flows on in endless song, above earth's lamentation. I hear the sweet though far of him that hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It finds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? What though my joys and comforts die? My Savior still is living. What though the shadows gather round? A new song Christ is giving. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love commands both heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing, singing? How can I keep from singing? I lift my eyes, the cloud grows thin. I see the blue above it, and day by day this pathway smooth since first I learned to love it. The peace of Christ makes fresh my heart, fountain ever springing. All things are mine since I am Christ's. How can I keep from singing? From singing? How can I keep from singing? From singing? How can I keep from singing? From singing? From singing? From singing? From singing? Great Robert Lowry. This one tends to get used in situations where you've got young people who are gathered for an overnight, whether that be camp or retreat or something like that, and then the adults come in the morning and they sing the refrain of this song, which is, I'm afraid, just cruel. But anyway, the song itself is about a biblical story when God did not so love the world. The Lord said to Noah, gonna be a floody, floody. The Lord said to Noah, gonna be a floody, floody, get my children out of the muddy, muddy children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. So Noah, he built him an arky, arky. Noah, he built him an arky, arky. Built it out of hickory, barky, barky, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. Animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. Elephants and kangaroosies, roosies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. It rained for 40 days, these daisies rained and rained. 40 days, these daisies nearly drove them animals crazy, crazy, children of the Lord. I may be feeling a little bit like that right now. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The sun came out, it dried up the landy, landy. Sun came out, it dried up the landy, landy. Everything was fine and dandy, dandy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came out by threesies, threesies. Animals, they came out by threesies, threesies. Yes, they learned about the birds and beesies, beesies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Now this is the end of my story, story. This is the end of my story, story. Everything is hunky-dory, dory, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. It is still Black History Month, although not for much longer, because we are awfully close to the end of February. And this is one of the African American spirituals. It's not so closely related to escape and to journey to a place of freedom. This one is much more envisioning an escape into the freedom of resurrection and new life. But I think the hope for freedom in both lives is very much a part of this song. Ain't that good news? I got a robe up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I got a robe up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna lay down this world, gonna shoulder up my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus, ain't that good news? I've got shoes up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I got shoes up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna lay down this world, gonna shoulder up my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus, ain't that good news? I've got a harp up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I got a harp up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna lay down this world, gonna shoulder up my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus, ain't that good news? I've got a robe up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I got a robe up in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna lay down this world, gonna shoulder up my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus, ain't that good news? I've got a Savior in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I've got a Savior in that kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna lay down this world, I'm gonna shoulder up my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus, ain't that good news? that good news. And another one from the African American musical tradition of the 19th century, Balm in Gilead. Oh, there is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Yes, there is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Sometimes I feel discouraged and think my work's in vain. But then the Holy Spirit revives my soul again. For there is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Yes, there is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Don't ever feel discouraged, for Jesus is your friend. And if you ask for knowledge, He'll never fail to lend. Yes, there is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Yes, there is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. If you cannot preach like Peter, if you cannot pray like Paul, you can tell the love of Jesus and say He died for all. For there is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Yes, there is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Bear with me on this one. This instrument and I have disagree about how to get a capo to work. There we go. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam, just to go in over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is steep and rough, but beauteous fields lie just beyond me, and souls redeemed their vigil keep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with that blood-washed hand. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing God's praises evermore. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. Wayfaring stranger. This is one of mine, and it's sort of the beginning of the Exodus story. The singer is me, but I'm quoting God, or at least my imagination of God, beckoning to Moses to turn aside and see the burning bush. Hey Moses, it's me, I've got something you should see. See the flames, feel the burn, but the leaves don't even curl. All the wonders that you'll see, this is just a tiny one, if you follow me. Hey Moses, it's clear, I've got something that you should hear. I have heard my people's cries, their oppression cracks the skies. What a treasure it would be if you would only set my people free. Hey Moses, it's true, I've got some work for you to do. Tell the Pharaoh to agree, Egypt must set my people free. Sure as the sky above is blue, you will succeed, they will follow you. Hey Moses, yes it's hard, but these burning leaves aren't charred. It's like this wondrous sight, you and the people will be all right. In this flame I have shown I am with you, Moses, you are not alone. In this flame I have shown I am with you always, you are not alone. Hey Moses. Well, from the slow and simple and sedate and maybe even a little bit solemn, we get to Cindy. And this is a song about relationships yet to be. You ought to see my Cindy, she lives away down south. She's so sweet the honeybees swarm around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. First I see my Cindy, she was standing in the door, shoes and stockings in her hand, her feet all over the floor. She took me to her parlor, she cooled me with her fan. She said I was the prettiest thing in the shape of mortal man. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. She kissed me and she hugged me, she called me sugar plum. When she put her arms around me, Lord, I thought my time had come. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Cindy got religion, she'd had it once before. When she heard my old guitar, she was first one on the floor. When Cindy got religion, she shouted all around. She got so full of glory that she shook her stockings down. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Oh, I wish I had a needle as fine as I could sew. I'd sew that girl to my coattail and down the road I'd go. I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree. Every time that Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Cindy in the springtime, oh Cindy in the fall. If I can't have my own Cindy, I'll have the girl at all. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. So from the beginning of a relationship, I suppose, to the sad ending of one, not desired, I think, by either party, but this is the song you've been waiting for because we always sing it during a community concert, and it's not the last one. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was, and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9. Stubbed her toe against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine, but alas I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtles doth entwine, there grow rosies and other posies, fertilized by Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Then the miner, 49er, soon began to peak and pine, thought he ought to join his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dreams she still doth haunt me, robed with garments soaked with brine. Though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Now ye Boy Scouts and ye Girl Scouts, heed this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration would have saved my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine, till I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ah, yes. Well, from a cheerful song about your beloved falling into a river and drowning, we turn to a cheerful song about burying your mother. Charles Gabriel, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I was standing at the window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. Oh, I told that undertaker, oh undertaker, please drive slow. That body that you're carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. I followed close behind her, I tried to hold on and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in that grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. I went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome because my mother, she had gone. All my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken, oh by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. One by one those seats were emptied, one by one they went away. That family now is parted, will they meet again someday? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. Yes, the circle will be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky, in the sky, loading in the sky, in the sky, loading in the sky. The great Charles Gabriel. This song is also one of mine. As we're coming up towards the end of our hour together, we've got a few more songs ahead of us. But this one comes out of the recognitions, the memorials for people who have had their lives taken away through mass shootings. And just in the last few days, we've had others, and this week marks the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. So there's a lot of people lighting candles in memory of a lost loved one. And this is my song about that. I don't want to light another candle. I don't want to spark another flame. I don't want to curse the crushing darkness, remembering another body slain. For the world is all aglow with candles. They're as bright as the noonday sun appears. so that we can see the swelling of the ocean overflowing from the rivers of our tears. I don't want to light another candle. I don't want to read another name. I don't want to shout into the halls of magnificence and power. Why must it always be the same? For the world is all aglow with candles, just as bright as the noonday sun appears, so we can see the swelling of the ocean overflowing with the rivers of our tears. I don't want to light another candle. I tell you that my grieving days are done. I don't want to count the dead and injured when the number that's too high is one. Let me look up and see God's rainbow sailing through the sky, a promise made of clouds and sunshine, that all will be well by and by, that all will be well by and by. I don't want to light another candle. Robert Nawahine wrote this song based on the Apostle Paul's words in 1 Corinthians 13, and it is as eloquent and melodically beautiful way of expressing the deep solution to humanity's arrogance, violence, and sin. Ekolo Mea Nui, the three greatest things. Ekolo Mea Nui Makahonua, O Kamana Ogi, O Kamana Olana, Ame ke aloha kai hoi ae, po mai kahina mea apa, po mai kahina mea apa. E na makua na keiki, na mamo ayuda me palaima, e pa kamanao e ka pono i oe age, po mai kahina mea apa, po mai 마이카이 남의 아파 보마이카이 남의 아파 Ekolomanui. This song comes out of I like it better in tune. This song I wrote last summer, earlier in the summer, at a point when I was experiencing a sense of having been overwhelmed and knowing lots of other people who were feeling overwhelmed. And so this song is about the days that are just too much. Some days are just too much. The world's weight is heavy on the body and the heart, on the body and the heart. Some days are just too much, so the soul yearns for a comforting word. When someone's day is just too much, bring a smile and embrace. When a day is just too much, wear a kind and caring face. The day will come when there's no more you can do, and the comforting shoulder will be for you. Some days are just too much, all the passion has run out. To fight the good fight, to fight the good fight. Some days are just too much to keep crying out for justice when nobody listens to you. On a day that is too much, take a breath, take a pause. On a day that is too much, know that you have made a difference. For the day will come when another voice will sound in sympathy and harmony with you. Just too much, all the trials and obligations. Bow the body and brain down, bow the body and brain down. Some days are just too much, so the soul yearns for a better day someday. On a day that is too much, shed the burdens, take your rest. On a day that is too much, renewing you Yes, another day will come despite the evils of this world, with a better day for us all. Some days are just too much. And that does bring us to the last song of the evening. And that is the one that we do each time to close these community concerts. Lorenzo Lyons' wonderful Hawaii Aloha. E Hawaii kone hana hoe, ku uhome kulagi vine, olio agina pono lani o. E Hawaii aloha. Well, that is our community concert for this evening, and I am so glad that you could take the time to join me. I do want to make a correction to next week's calendar. I had said on Wednesday that I would be back this coming Wednesday, March 1st, with a song from Church of the Holy Cross. I will not this coming Wednesday. I've got a meeting that's arisen that I need to be present at, well, on Zoom, and so therefore I won't be able to do that next Wednesday. But the following Wednesday, which if 7 + 1 = 8, should be March 8th, there will be a song from the Church of the Holy Cross that week, and that should also be a community concert week as well. Those who are members of Church of the Holy Cross, we hope that you can join us not just for worship on Sunday, but also for the annual meeting. There is a Zoom link that went out in the weekly chime and is also going to come to you on Sunday morning with the announcement of worship that we send out each week. So if you can't find the weekly chime, take a look at your email on Sunday morning and you will find it. Well, friends, in whatever month we are next together, and in whatever setting we're next together, a sanctuary, an office, out on the beach or up on the mountains, or, of course, in this internet setting. Until then, be well, be joyful. Let there be a song that carries you through the days that are too much. Aloha.